The top dog, I know these niggas all want my position. Cause I'm putting up numbers like a statistician. The king back like LeBron when he returned to Cleveland. Time to spread the bag around, make sure we all eatin'. Heard some niggas think they got us, guess we all even.
It was surveillance video to send chills through any parent. A 16-year-old snatched off a Bronx street. Tonight, police sources tell us it was all staged by an unhappy young woman and 4 accomplices. Blurry surveillance video shows the scene in Melrose, the Bronx, near 775 Eagle Avenue. 11:30 Monday night. 4 men in a sedan pull up to 16-year-old Carol Sanchez and her mother, grab the girl, push the mom to the ground. The NYPD put out an Amber Alert and flooded the neighborhood with missing posters. Then, 2:30 this afternoon, Sanchez suddenly showed back up at the scene, turned herself into police as stunned people on the street watched.
Yeah, that's her. We was at the pole over there looking at her picture, and as we walking up the block, she was crossing the street to the cop car, and then I was like, yo, that's her right there.
She was shaking up, she was bending over, grabbing her knees, and discussing with the police officer, and that's when they took her into the parking lot for questioning.
Later brought here to the 40th Precinct Station House in Mott Haven, where police sources tell us she confessed to staging the entire incident with 4 accomplices. Sanchez and family members left the station house a short time ago. Family issues apparently at the root of the unhappiness this young woman felt. The NYPD wants to talk to all involved before deciding who, if anyone, will face charges.
Now, due to the sensitivity of my eyes and the sun blaring, which I won't complain, it's beautiful out here, I had to throw some shades on. But I had to somewhat give you some of my facial expressions. Now, I really, truly hope that this 16-year-old girl doesn't face charges because she's 16. No one knows how irritated or grieved she was staying. Like they said, there was family issues. What was going on in the home. So with that being said, listen, let me tell you something. I can kind of identify, okay? Now, this is not to throw anyone under the bus. This is just to be truthful and transparent. When I was growing up, my parents had no business being together. I don't know how they found each other, why they got married, other than to produce me and my 2 brothers. Here we are. We are here now. Growing up, when people got a lot of dramas, a lot of toxicity in the house, it's miserable. I had a conversation with my girlfriend about this very incident because when I seen the video initially, I'm like, oh, people getting that bold? They snatching kids from the parents while they watching and knocking them down? That was my thought initially till it came out. It was a whole stage thing. And then when I found out she was having issues with her mom, I was like, hey, you never know, man. I'm telling you, growing up, I was over it. I used to say every day, I cannot wait to be grown. Now, again, I know that might hurt my parents' feelings, and that is not my intentions to hurt them if they were ever to see this video. But the thing about it is, people have to understand, when you have a lot of stuff going on in the household and these kids are miserable, it's not happy for no one. And maybe she felt that desperate that she had to do what she felt she needed to do to get the hell up out of that situation. So if anything, the parents or the mom, because when I read the article, it said her and her mother had a strained or some type of volatile relationship, maybe her mother needs to really look inside herself and see what's going on. Now, oftentimes, sometimes we be so deep in our shit, it's hard to change. People just don't change overnight. Okay, mom, I got kidnapped. It's not like she's going to say, okay, I'm going to do everything different from this day forward. But they do need to work on it. If not, they need to go on to some type of counseling or something. Because this is crazy. And back to what I was saying to my girlfriend, like, I would have did that shit too back in the day. The thing is, we didn't have as many surveillance. And everybody's the paparazzi. Everything's got the feds on it. Hell, I don't even want Alexa in my home. I don't know. She might tell some shit I didn't even know needed to be leaked. And had some shit. Alexa been told on your ass. You never even knew it was wrong in the first place. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't play those type of games. So, but my point is, everything is out here and everything is watching. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, yeah, I'm tired. I'm ready to go. However, I didn't think that far out of the box. But with all the technology, interacting with different kids and stuff like that, you can come up with stuff like this. We didn't come up with stuff like that. You was going to be miserable. And if you wanted to disagree or you didn't want to comply with the misery, you get your ass whooped. And that's just what it was. So it is what it is. I just don't think this young woman should have jail time. I don't think any of them should, because they were all consented to this nonsense, and at the end of the day, it must have been done as a result of some type of desperation. So if anything, the help that this family needs to repair and fix this issue needs to be sent, but definitely not any type of prison time or real punishment. So that's my thoughts on that, and I want you guys to leave your thoughts in the comments.